Them no know, them no know, them no know. Say me a real top girl. Them fi know me a real top girl, real top girl, real top girl. Me can do it natural.
Hey guys, what's good? What is poppin'? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Welcome to my wonderful I'm about to say challenge channel. I cannot speak, y'all. I have this feeling in my tooth from the dentist the other day, so I sound a little crazy, but don't mind me. You know, I can still talk, do what I gotta do. So yeah, featuring my little cat. Her name Princess. She's sleeping right now. She wouldn't move. She just loves to be in there, so we just gonna let her slide real quick. Anyways, my name is Jaya Fire, aka that girl. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I am that girl though. Period. Always remember that. But my name is Jaya, aka Jaya Fire. That's what the hoes call me. And this is my channel, and I'm starting this new series called The Sweet Tea. So basically, I'm gonna give you all the tea on like life. Basically, just be like a little virtual therapist type of thing. Give y'all spiritual healing advice, life advice. Like, you even go in the comments, and if you feel like you need advice on anything, you know, comment down below, and I'm gonna get to it. Like, I'm gonna really engage with you guys. One thing about it, I want to be different and really just engage. Like, I'm gonna really be out like YouTube therapist up in this, okay? Even though I'm a little young, but it don't matter. I experienced a lot. Trust me. Trust me. I done experienced a lot. I done observed a lot. Trust me, okay? I have my little materials with me. I have my Stella Rose, period, and YouTube. I live in the Virgin Islands. The legal age to buy a bottle or a drink or whatever if you gotta do that involves alcohol, the legal age is 18. Thank you very much. I have my wine poured up already, you know. Cheers. And then, you know, I can't forget the crystals. What? You know I can't forget the crystals, period. Oh shit, I almost dropped one. Excuse my language. Yes, period. Got my little crystals with me, so we all set. And today, for the first episode or the first part of the series, we're going to talk about the healing / spiritual journey, toxic traits in men and women. Okay, I know as women we feel like we always right and we not toxic and we don't do nothing wrong, but baby, we do. Don't act like you perfect. Not over here. Not over here. And we're gonna talk about insecurities. We're gonna talk about hold on, I had something else on the list. Damn it, Princess. She done flipped my whole page and I'm still sleeping on it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you very much. Okay. Where was I at? Okay. Feminine, masculinity, toxic stuff, emotions, how we express emotions, different zodiac signs, angel numbers. We're kind of like gonna tap into that a little bit, like not too much. And I also said insecurity. So, boom, that's the little sweet tea for today. Let's get into it. Okay, so little introduction on me. My family is Caribbean. From SK. My mom was born in SK. My dad, he was born in New York, but whole family is from SK as well. If you don't know what SK is, it's St. Kitts. You don't know where St. Kitts is, it's in the Caribbean. And I was born in the Bronx. I lived like 5 different places already, and I'm only 19. I've born in the Bronx, lived in St. Kitts for a year, came back to New York, lived in Connecticut, and now I live in the Virgin Islands. Yeah. I like it here. I do, and I love the experience that I got. I've been traveling since a little kid, so I love it. My life has not been perfect. No, it's a lot of stuff that I've been through that I had to heal. Even though I live with two parents, baby, the drama that went down in that household was something else, okay? Just because I feel like when people see somebody that lived with two parents, they automatically think, life was good, you have it easy, blah, blah, blah. Even though it is, in a sense, easier than living with a single parent or living with no parents or whatever the case may be, right? Understandable, But there's also a little flaws in that too. Like, my parents argued every single day. I kid you not. Like, every single day. There was not one day they did not argue. I kid you not. Like, I kid you not. And then my dad, sorry to call you out like this if you're seeing this, but my dad is a narcissist, and I used to be mentally abused by him. So has my sister, so has my mother, and I'm the oldest, so like I had to carry on a different burden than my little sister. Even though we both live in the same household, we dealt with the trauma in different ways. We both experienced the trauma in a different sense because he had treated us differently at the end of the day, But besides that, I've healed from that, I've took a lot of lessons from my past and like applied it to now, and I feel better, It's been a journey, but it definitely is worth it, They call it a healing journey for a reason. Trust me, it definitely is a journey, So since I've gathered all my knowledge and basically I've healed myself, like I didn't go out to like any outside source. It was basically just me, God, any other spirit team out there in the universe, the universe itself, and that was it. Like, when I tell you I went to a serious hermit mode, just isolated myself and just healed for months, and now I'm here, thank God. So basically how I ended up in the Virgin Islands was my parents separated, and once they separated like around COVID type of thing, and I was in college at that time, and it was just a whole lot going on with me mentally, so I couldn't finish college. But it definitely is a blessing how I ended up moving to the Virgin Islands and my testimony on that. I also have some vlogs that I was doing back in the day. Like, I basically recorded the beginning of my whole healing journey, and it's like a series of videos, and you just see me transform into the person that I am today. And I thank God that like God really put that idea in my head to really film that whole thing, because I will post it one day. But that really just encouraged me to make this series and really like give back like all the knowledge that I picked up on during my healing and spiritual journey. I want to give back to the people, period. Okay, because y'all deserve it. Like, I feel like a lot of people are waking up and a lot of people want to heal, but they just don't know where to start, or they don't know like who to go to for advice, and like they get advice and they go to therapy, but it don't really work. So I want to be some type of source for the people that want to connect with me and whatever the case may be. So yeah, that's a little introduction on me. So the first thing, since we're already speaking about healing, we're gonna talk about healing slash spiritual journey. Hold on, let me get my cup, let me get my drink. Yeah, I got that thing on TikTok. If you know, you know. Okay, what do I want to say about, let me break it into different parts, because healing and a spiritual journey is two different things. You could heal and like then get into your spiritual stuff, but me, I started it like around the same time. This tattoo definitely represents when I first started healing. This is when I first got my my tattoo thingy. But Yeah, I got this tattoo when I first started healing, and basically I first started healing, like really taking it seriously when I think my second year of college. Yeah, my second year of college, and I had came back from St. Thomas from a vacation. And me being Caribbean, like I just felt at home at St. Thomas, and I was like, damn, like I miss this feeling of just being happy, like, you know, just really being joyous and really loving life. Like I haven't felt that feeling in a long time before that. So when I came back from St. Thomas and I went back to Connecticut, I was like, damn, like, I gotta get my life together, you know? And then that's basically when I got this tattoo, when I started doing some more research. I'm like, you know, what is healing? What is spiritual stuff? Let me see what I could do with that. So, healing, it's, they definitely call it a journey for a reason. Because it's like, I feel like the most thing that people get wrong is like when you start healing, like that's it, like, you know, it's a straight line. Like once you heal, that's it, you know, like you just on that healing path, like you really just straightforward. It's all happy and rainbows and it is the opposite, honey, the complete opposite. Let me tell you that. That is the complete opposite. When I first started healing, I was crying. I was like crying a lot. Because before that, I was bottling up my feelings, you know? Like, I'd never been the type of person to want, like, I was never the type of person to, like, express my feelings. I didn't want nobody to see me crying. I mean, I would be upset. Everybody know I was angry, you know? I just had this face where, like, I was just mad serious, like, don't F with me, like, don't even talk to me. You see me, keep it pushing. Like, you know, I just had this real angry demeanor. And if you really knew me, then you really knew, like, how fun and joyous I was. But if you didn't, like, you just be like, damn, what is wrong with this girl? Like, she always in her feelings, you know? Yeah, because I was going through mad stuff, you know? So once I bottled that up inside and then I started my healing journey, once you start your healing journey, all the feelings that you bottled down inside, you have no choice but to bring it up. And my favorite thing is to say, you gotta bring it up, feel it, then release it. So you could, you know, and that's the thing too, when you first start healing, you're healing your inner child, you're healing your inner teen. And if you've been in like your adult stage already, like say you're in your 30s, you have to heal like your 20s era or like your early adulting era. And that's a lot. And everybody's healing journey is different. Like you could take months to heal, you could take years to heal, you know? So it all depends on you and how bad you want it, or how much you've been through, or how much you recognize at the time, or how fast God wants you to heal. But everybody's timing is different. It's like one day you're happy and you're like, okay, like I'm healing, like I finally feel something, like I finally feel some type of joy. And the next day you're crying. Next day you're throwing a tantrum. Next day you don't even know what the fuck is wrong with you. Ooh, my language, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Next day you don't even know what is wrong with you, right? So how it was for me, it's like, it's when you heal, you're starting all over. You're rediscovering yourself without the trauma, you know? And you don't know who that is yet until you heal, right? So it's like when you start this healing journey, you really do feel lost. Like I struggled with overthinking for the longest, so my brain would just be running 1,000 miles per hour, just mad thoughts in the back of my head. And that was my biggest struggle at the time. So I remember I used to just be crying in the shower, like damn, like my mind would not stop running. So that was the biggest struggle for me. Till this day, you know, when I go through my little stuff, like my overthinking still gets to me, but it's not as bad as before. But it really just like, it was a lot. Like I used to cry all the time because of it, or like I see myself crying for no reason, because, you know, all the hurt I've been through and recognizing like, damn, like I put myself through so much. And the hardest part was forgiving myself because I didn't know any better at the time, you know? So that was really a struggle for me. And that was really the beginning. And it's like I've hopped on a healing journey probably like 3 times before I actually took it seriously. I don't know, because it's a big change, and if you're not used to change, or if you don't really like change like that, it's definitely an effect where it's just like, do I really want to go through this? Like, healing is a lot of work. It takes patience. Be patient with yourself. Be patient. And if you're not really patient, it's gonna be harder, you know? If you don't really take the time and be like, you know, why am I acting like this? Why did I go through this? Why did I attract that, you know? Sorry, this tooth is really bothering me. When I really, really started taking it serious is when I came back from St. Thomas again for my best friend's birthday trip. Came back and I broke up with my ex. I was like, yo, I was in St. Thomas again, just reflecting like, yo, my life is really like, I gotta do better. I really do. I gotta do better. So, and you know what the crazy thing is? A lot of people label it as twin flame. I mean, I don't know. I don't like using that word. I don't, because I feel like you have so many soul connections in your life. So many people that you meet and they're part of like your soul tribe. So I don't really use that word like that. But in St. Thomas, I did meet somebody on a like spiritual level. Like it was like kind of like a soul connection thing. And after that, it triggered the hell out of me. So I had no choice but to heal. So I guess you could say that's the factors of a twin flame. But I don't know. Use it how you want. Use it how you want. Okay. Me and him don't even talk no more. But I mean, he's so cool. Like, you know, you seeing this was good. You know, it literally did trigger me though, cause like the connection was like no other. It's like it did not feed my ego at all, and that's exactly what I had to heal from, my ego. So that, the crying from that, the sleepless nights, like woo. After I met him and came back and broke up with my ex and all that, it's just been an emotional roller coaster. Like, it was a lot. It really was a lot, because when you first decide, okay, I'm going on a healing journey, I'm going on a spiritual journey, you know how many stuff you gotta let go of? You gotta let go of that bruising ego. You gotta let go of all them friends that thought they weren't. You gotta let go of all them friends that you thought were your friends. You gotta let go of all that partying life, that codependent energy on, you know, drinking, smoking, whatever the hell it is. You gotta let go of so many stuff that do not resonate with you no more, because when you're healing, you're taking steps towards your higher self, right? You're taking steps towards God. You know, whatever you believe in, you're taking steps towards a higher purpose. So when you first start your healing journey, you're like right here, you know? You don't really know much. You're still holding on to that trauma. You're still holding on to that bruised ego. You're still holding on to that survival mode, right? And you want to get out of that survival mode. And it's going to take steps. It's going to take steps to get to your higher self, right? Once you're at your higher self, like you no longer have a bruised ego. You could go through life and just flow. I feel like, to me, the whole purpose of going into that spiritual journey and healing is like so you could flow through life. Because life, no matter how healed you are or not, okay? Let me tell you something. Just because you heal, that does not mean life is going to just automatically stop throwing you obstacles. No. The purpose of healing and going through that spiritual journey is so you could just flow. You know, just flow with the waves, you know, go with the waves, just flow. Flow through them obstacles, like it will no longer faze you. They're there, you know, but you just flow through it, you know. my favorite thing is no weapon shall be formed against me. And another thing that goes besides that is God did not say it ain't gonna form. It is. But the purpose of healing and going to that higher self is like they're gonna form, but you could just walk through it, you know? You could just flow through it. The weapons, they gonna form. You might get tapped a little bit, but you're gonna brush it off, you know? I feel like that's you know. I'm gonna do another series, my next one, on more like the steps, the exact steps in the spiritual journey. But that's just a little taste of it. When you go into a healing thing, that's basically the taste of it. I just wanted to get like a little preview on that, like going from here, taking your little steps, going up there, so you could just flow through life, even if it throws you obstacles, you know. Connect on your higher self. And I don't know, it's really been a journey, but it's so worth it though. It really is. But the main advice I would really say for a healing journey is really just try to stay in the present and be patient with yourself and forgive yourself, you know? The hardest thing is to forgive yourself because, you know, you've been through a lot, right, in life. And it's like when you start your healing journey, you're like, damn, why did I let this person do this to me? Why did I let this situation have me like that? But you have to forgive yourself and move on and take everything as a lesson. It's either a lesson or a blessing. But, you know, everything's a blessing in disguise, you know? So that's that. Number 2 is toxic femininity and masculinity. Now, we all know about toxic masculinity, right? I mean, since day one, they just toxic. I don't know who the hell told them that they up here and women are down here, but maybe. Matter of fact, women is up here if you really want to go there. But you know, at the end of the day, equal rights and justice, you know, so I'm gonna put it right there. But if you really want to go there, that's how it is, right? I feel like, say you're in a relationship, right? And I'm gonna kind of use mine as an example, right? My relationship, it was toxic. It wasn't toxic where like he was putting his hands on me or like we were screaming and yelling at each other and it was two people that didn't know how to love themselves, and they seen each other broken and they try to make it work. Well, I seen that he was broken and I was broken, and since I couldn't fix myself, and I'm a natural born healer, you know, I couldn't heal my family, I couldn't fix my family. I was like, you know what? Let me see what this is about, right? Ladies, don't do that. I promise you, heal yourself before you heal anybody, okay? Because you could be here and you're already broken, and that boy is here and he ain't really getting where you coming at with the whole healing thing and trying to make the relationship work, right? And he just leeching onto your energy, and now you here and you done lost yourself. When I tell you, after my breakup, I done lost myself. I ain't know who I was anymore. I just had so many energies at me. But anyway, that's besides the point. But I feel like for men, since in the society, the main thing I see that is like that keeps females and men at like you know, it just can't work, you know, is how we express emotions. Men, everybody knows in the society, men are taught, you know, not to express their emotions. If they're expressing their emotions, or they a little too sassy, or they bitching, or they soft, or whatever the case may be, right? And I feel like as females, in a way, I feel like that's our job to really change that narrative. Like if you're in a relationship with a dude and he wants to express his feelings to you, bro, just listen to him. Like, it don't matter if you're going through the worst of the worst and your problems may seem bigger than his. Still listen, because at the end of the day, like, he's a human, male or not, he still has feelings. And as a girlfriend, I feel like that's your job to really, like, listen to him. And I know somebody out there like, damn, but I don't gotta listen to him, he ain't all that, and his problems is his problems, he a man, he could tough it out, no, and that's where the toxic feminine stuff comes from. Like, no, you can't be doing that. Like, if you have your man and he wants to vent to you, you should actually take that as a compliment. He trusts you, baby. He likes you. He loves you enough to vent to you. So listen to him. Comfort him. And don't listen to him. Hey. This is for the females in the back, okay? I had to come up person close enough for this. See, that got me messed up to the point where I'm messing up my words, okay? I had to come up personal and close for this one. Do not let that man vent to you in the moment, right? And then when you get upset at him and there's an argument brewing up and you want to throw that ish back in his face, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And don't do that, because listen, he already don't express his feelings to anybody, friends, nothing. He chose to vent to you and you're gonna throw it back in his face. And then not to say that cheating is valid, but that's where it leads to. He already can't express his feelings, so he gonna go on to the next one. I'm just keeping it a bug. That's how some of them think. Like, they already can't express their feelings to you. You already threw it back in their face, or whatever the case might have been. All right, cool. He going on to the next, cause you already done broke his trust right there and then. Cause I'm pretty sure you wouldn't like if he did that ish to you. I'm pretty sure. So, you know, I feel like you really gotta treat men how you want to be treated. Same thing. Like, I feel like, why does women have to get spoiled all the time? Men be working twice as hard, you know? Show a little love to the men too. Men, they go through their stuff, especially as a black man. They go through their stuff. They always have to prove they're tough all the time. And yes, females, we go through our little stuff, you know. Females, we go through a lot too, but I feel like we really have to give more credit to the men. They really do be fighting battles that they don't really want to talk about. Like, females, we could have a female group and, you know, that's all we do. We talk about our feelings. Whether it's a boy, we talk about, I don't know, we just talk. Females, we know we talk. Like, we love talking. We have our little wine and dine sessions. We have our girls' nights. Boys don't have that. They don't have that. When boys be hanging out, they talk about the same stuff. It's rarely any boy groups that really talk and sit down about their feelings. So it's like, if he chose to vent to you, listen to him. That's all it takes. Boys, they be wanting to talk as much as us. One thing I realized, they do. Boys love talking about themselves. So it's like, okay, you know, babes, you do all this stuff for me, you buy me this, you do this for me, the least I could do is listen to you. The least I could do is comfort you while you vent, you know? I'm just saying, y'all gotta stop bashing these boys when they want to express their feelings, because it's not right. It don't make them less soft. If anything, I feel like a boy expressing his feelings, he's strong to me. Bring that ass over here, okay? You willing to express your feelings? You willing to communicate? That's some strong shit. Bring that ass here. I'm listening, you know? Do anything for you. I feel like boys, they need spoiling too, especially mentally, because they be going through a lot of stuff, and like, I just hate to see it. I really do. Especially as black men, I really do hate to see it. And like I said, females, we go through our stuff. Trust me. I've been through a lot, right? But men go through as much as we do. It's not, oh, women go through this, it's a higher thing, and no, it's equal. It's equal. I don't care what nobody say, it's equal. But boys need more recognition for that. They really do. Boys, it's okay to express your feelings. It really is. And shit, if some female is telling you that it's not okay, then she's just simply not for you. Simple. She's really not for you. I'm gonna tell you right now, that ish is sexy. Okay? Bring that over here. Okay? I like that. I like to see it. I really do like to see it. Express yourself, you know, without being toxic. Handle the emotions without yelling. Handle the emotions without trying to hit people. Okay? But yeah, if you can express your feelings in a healthy way, I F with you, you know? I like that. I really do like that. Oh yeah, we gotta touch on that. One thing I also want to say is, if you're single, or you're in the dating pool, or you're in a relationship but it's toxic, or whatever it is, right? And your main thing is men ain't ish and females ain't ish. I feel like that, and don't get me wrong, I used to say that all the time, like put all men in one category, put all females in one category, but you really can't do that, because have you dated, you know how many people is on this earth? Have you dated every single one of them to be like they all ain't ish? Nah, you have not. But let me tell you this, and it might trigger a few, and I had to set up for this one too. You upset by the people that you dating and everything like that, but baby, hate to break it to you, it's something about you that's attracting them. Something about you that is toxic, something about you that is unhealed, that is making you bring in all these people. For example, for me, I don't know if I mentioned before, but I definitely was nonchalant in my past as hell. Yeah, I would like argue my point here and there, but mainly it was like boys used to complain that I wasn't expressing my feelings like that, or whatever the case may be, you know. Then I would get upset that I, you know, wanted something better, right? And I was still bringing in these nonchalant males. I was gonna say Negroes, but males. Not realizing a part of me is nonchalant, so of course I'm bringing that in, you know? If you bring in a boy that ain't ish, and you're like, bro, what is wrong with this boy, da-da-da-da. Something about you is bringing him in. Whether you're relating to that trauma, or it's like you see somebody and, okay, I think I want to save him. Yo, as a female, that's our biggest problem. That was my problem. Don't be out here trying to save people, okay? Let them be. You want to come to me? Come healed, okay? And nobody got time for you to be draining my energy. Nobody got time for all that extra ish. Come healed. I'm tired of breaking my back for boys that just go take you for granted, go cheat on you no matter what you do for them. Come healed. Come correct, or don't come at all. Dead ass. Don't come over here with that. Don't come over here with that, for real. Shit, I'm almost done with my thing already. I mean, we already know how toxic masculines could be. Everybody knows it. We ain't really got to tap into that. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. Like, they definitely have their ways, and we're just like, I just want to strangle you, you know? I just want to punch you in your ish. That's how the males be having me. But we ain't really gonna talk into that. But I think those are the main things. I'm just a little reminder for this video, I'm just going surface level. I ain't getting into deep stuff until like the next video or however I'm feeling. I'm just going surface level. So if you want me to get deep into stuff, stay tuned into the next video. It's just a little brief, little summary type of thing until I get all my thoughts scattered. But that's besides the point. Then the third thing we're gonna get into is zodiac signs and angel numbers. And I'm gonna hop into the zodiac signs because you know we're already on the whole dating thing. But one thing I want to say is stop using them zodiac signs as a freaking dating app. Oh, he a Virgo, I can't date him. Or she an Aquarius, I can't date him. Oh, they a Leo, we not compatible. Y'all dead ass. Y'all dead ass. And I ain't gonna lie, I was guilty of this until I started doing my research. And let me tell y'all something. It's definitely deeper than that. Y'all should really download this app called CoStar. I'm gonna put it in the bio, right? That stuff, if you know your birthday, like the dates, the time, and some other stuff, right? That thing tell you your whole zodiac chart, right? So you could have that sun. For example, mine is the sun, Capricorn. Moon is Sagittarius, and my rising is a Libra, right? And there's other stuff too, like I think my Venus or my Saturn has Scorpio, but anyways, besides that, it's like you can't really dictate, you know, how you compatible with somebody, right? Or we're dating because of their zodiac sign, but everybody's made up of different energies, you know? You have like 10 different signs in your chart. So you can't really date somebody and base off one. Even your name adds personality to you. So it's like you can't really base off of that. Like it's just energy. But basically the whole point of the zodiac is to tell you how you deal with life. Capricorns, they deal with life in a certain way, right? So obviously me and Capricorns, we're gonna relate on that certain level where it's like, okay, when we get angry, we do this and that, or whatever that case may be, right? I think the Venus rules how you love or how you deal with relationships, and I think mine is in Scorpio. So I may be a Capricorn, but I love like a Scorpio. You get what I'm saying? Or like my ascending or rising is a Libra. I'm a Capricorn, right? But I give off Libra traits, you know? My moon is a Sagittarius, and how I deal with my emotions and stuff is how I deal with I'm speaking too fast. My moon is in Sagittarius, so I deal with my emotions like a Sag, but my sun is a Capricorn. So it's like you can't really base off of just one sign when you have different type of signs that make up who you are. Plus, your name gives off a personality too. My name is Jaya, which means joy, so I bring joy to people. Names, they manifest, okay? I'm just saying that. That's a different topic for another day, but I'm just saying. So you can't really base off of that unless you know their whole damn chart and you know who you compatible with, and you go ahead. You go ahead, do your thing. But if you don't know much about zodiacs and the science behind it, don't use it as like a dating tool, because I feel like that is so pointless to me. That is so pointless to me. You could be dating an Aquarius, but they have a Aries moon, and you wondering and that's also why too, you meet a sign, right? Say if like you're an Aquarius and you meet another Aquarius, but y'all don't act exactly the same. But y'all similar, but y'all don't act exactly the same. Simple. Y'all have different things in your charts. Y'all went through different life experiences. You have different names. You have different families, you know, genes, all that. It comes all together. Zodiac sign is just not just one thing where you could just place like a personality trait thing. It's not a personality trait. Zodiac signs are not a personality trait. I advise you to do your research before you get into all that, please. And download CoStar. Listen, this ain't no paid sponsorship, but I really do. I like that app for real. I really do. But link in bio for that one. Also, angel numbers. I know a lot of people recognize for example, 333, 444, you know, and like, I feel like a lot of people need to do their research on that too. But once you go into your spiritual journey, that research is automatically going to come to you. When I first started my spiritual journey, or when I first met my twin flame, my first soul connection, I seen angel numbers like crazy. But the difference was, when I first met my first soul connection, I didn't know it came in doubles too. Like it was 3322. Those are like the I forgot what it's called. But angel numbers come in different forms. Like they have 1010, 1212, they have 144, they have 141, they have 909. Like they have so much. It's not just the triple numbers with the 999. But the also thing you have to do is, when you get used to seeing those numbers, like me, I have a definition for all my numbers. So if I see 111, I know new beginning. 222, I mean like I'm in alignment, I'm in the right place. 333, my mind, body, and soul is matched up. My angels are with me. 444, protection. 555, change. 666, balance. 777, like good luck, you know. 888, abundance. 999, completion of a cycle. But I said those definitions, right? But not everybody might go through those definitions. But once you see those angel numbers enough, your job is to turn it into your own definition. So you see 333 and it's like, damn, you're searching up definitions, right? And you don't really know like what definition to go by. Make up your own definition. And how you do that is, whatever thought you were thinking in your head before you seen that angel number, you know, it's basically like a confirmation. Like you think of something and then you see that angel number and it's like, okay, confirmation. Say you're going on like a trip or something, right? And you're like, damn, like I really hope I get there safe, or whatever the case may be, right? Like I hope the plane don't crash or whatever it is. And then you see 444, protection. Boom, everything's okay, you'll be okay, you know. So start doing that. There's also angel numbers that goes, you know, 1 2 3, like ascending type of thing, you know. Your birthday is an angel number. Mine is 1231. So it's different angel numbers. And I also put a link in the bio for a website that I go to if I want to get into the exact definition, because I have the basics, you know, like the 333. Like I have my own basic definition for those. But if I see 1010 or 1111 is one too, but if I see 1010 or 1212 or 123 or 234, and I don't really have my own personal definition for it, then I go to a certain website and, you know, I put that in there. But basically, yeah, just because, and that's the thing, it's more than just like, okay, I see an angel number, let me make a wish. It's more to it than that. But the double numbers really had me at first. I didn't know that was a thing until I started going deep in my healing journey. I was like, wow, cool. And now I see angel numbers every single day. I'm pretty sure like I see like at least 10 angel numbers a day. At least. I just seen one on the timer just now. 44 and 55. So yeah, take it how it resonates, you know. And I also do my little, I don't do, but I like on my For You page, if you know, you know, and you on that spiritual side and you see all them tarot readers, I don't really pay attention to them tarot readers, unless it has an angel number in the likes or the comments or the saves. It'll be like 444, or it'll be like 44 or 33 or whatever. And I'm like, okay, let me pay attention to it. Like the angel tell me to pay attention to it, right? Cool. Or like if I recognize the energy, like it makes me want to stay and listen, then I also do that. Or whatever they're talking about and it really relates to me, then I'll stay for that. But if it don't really resonate with me, or I'm not really liking their energy, or I don't see no angel numbers, I'm skipping. Even if they say, stay, this message is for you, if I feel like it's not for me, I'm skipping. I don't care what they say. I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry. Somebody not gonna like it, but every message on that For You page is not for you. It's not for you. I don't care how much you be like, oh, it's not a coincidence. Da-da-da. It's not for me. I'm sorry. Do what you please. Maybe it's for the next one, but not me, you know? But, yeah. That's a little surface thing. Just putting that out there. And then the last one, I feel like I've been rambling for a minute, but the last one is insecurities. And hold up. Let me pour me another one. Yeah, I have the sniffles, and I've been like sick, but you know how like you sick and after there's still the mucus, but this mucus is not going away, so I feel like I need to like a cleanse or something. I feel stuffy. I got this feeling in my tooth. My skin was breaking out earlier. Like I don't know. Something going on. But let me sit back for this one. Insecurities. Everybody has them. Everybody has them. But I feel like a way to beat insecurities is realizing where it comes from. What made you be insecure about, example about your body. And the main reason is society. But one thing I want to say is society and the internet, it makes the world seem so small. Literally, like, you're on your screen, you're on Facebook, you're on Snap, you're on TikTok, whatever it is, right? It's a screen. Once you put that down, delete all them apps or whatever you want to do, once you just put your phone down for like 5 seconds, you realize you just look up. Them people not in front of you. All them people that be in the comments, or all them famous people or whatever, you don't know them in real life. You don't. And they feeding into everybody's head about you gotta look like this, you gotta do this, you gotta be this, you gotta talk like that. Says who? Like, don't y'all know society norms change like almost every day. Back then, in like probably the 19 something or way back then, if your butt was big, you was considered ugly. Now, your butt is big, you consider that girl. You see how things change? So things change all the time. So it's like, why try to keep up with those when you could just be yourself? You could just accept you for who you are. Like, for example, in most countries, right? If like you are on the bigger side, if you're more chubbier, you're less accepted by society. Tell me why I came out to Caribbean. Nobody care about that. Bigger girls are more accepted down here. You can wear whatever you want and still be sexy. Still be out in your clothes and feeling real nice and feeling like that girl, whatever. And you still gonna get all the men, all the women, whatever you into, and still be that girl because everything is different. So it's like, you could be in this one place and you feel unaccepted for who you are and what you look like, and then you go to another place and it's like, okay, girl, I accept you. So it's like, accept yourself. And at the end of the day, if somebody is not accepting you, or if you're chasing after somebody that is buying into them societal norms or whatever, they're not for you. They're not for you. And who is for you and what is for you shall not pass you, okay? Simple as that. They not accepting you for who you are, baby. Get them out. There's the door, okay? We don't got time for this. And insecurity is basically just coming of a place of care. Like, you care about yourself enough to be like, you know, you want to fit in, and you care about yourself to want to like pamper yourself in that way, or whatever the case may be, right? But you have to care about yourself enough to be like, you know, F all that. I am who I am. God made me this way for a reason, you know? And it's just societal norms. You gotta break the matrix. You gotta do your own thing. You really just gotta say F everybody, F the world, I'm a walking erection. And do your own thing, you know? At the end of the day, it is what it is. You only have one life to live. Why live it in fear of what everybody else thinks, you know? It is not fair to you. You putting yourself in a box because of societal norms, when I tell you, it's different all over the place. It's different all over the place. Societal norms is coming from other people's places of insecurities, what they feel like is right. But people that want to fit into societal norms, or whoever made that ish up, mainly came from the white person. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. And the people that are trying to tap into that, they don't even fit all the damn boxes. They on Instagram like catfishing y'all to make it seem like there's something wrong with you, but the whole time they catfishing all of them filters, all of them waist trainers, all of them stuff, all of them BBLs, or whatever it is. F that. F that. F that. Because you know what's crazy thing too? What happens when BBL is no longer a trend no more, and the natural beauties is in, and the natural bodies is in? And I see it too. The natural bodies are starting to come in. You see that trend on TikTok where it says real tummy is coming back? Man, I can't wait to show off my little gut. What you talking about? Like, come on. Accept you for who you are. I never liked these big titties, but I'm gonna show it off. Cause you know what's coming back also? Big titties. You know what's coming back also? Going out in public with no bra. Accept you for who you are. The real is coming back in. I'm telling y'all right now. I can see it. The real is coming back in. So you might as well accept yourself now. Let all them people that bought into them societal norms do their own thing. They gonna realize whenever they want to realize. But do you for now. Set the trend for yourself, for other people, whatever it is, and do you, boo. Do you. Who gives a F? Do you. Simple. I can't stand people sometimes, you know. Just people that always want to be in things, and it just aggravating, bro. Just do you. What they gonna say? People hate for the moment, but the love be stronger than the hate, I tell you that. Because at the end of the day, the hate is coming from like a few people. And however they treating you is how they feel about themselves. They hating on you because they hate something about themselves. I'm keeping it in the buck. Word two. They mad at you because you out here flaunting your stuff, flaunting all your insecurities or whatever. They hating on you because they can't do that. They can't do that. They can't do it like you. They can't flaunt they ish like you. So they hating on you. Let them hate. Let them do what they gotta do. It's your life to live. Nobody gonna live it for you but you. You might as well flaunt your ish. Lucky, you only live once. You wanna show off your little rolls, whatever it is. I got some too. Do it. Who gonna say something? And if they do say something, who cares? Because as soon as you point out their insecurities, now they upset, but they had no problem doing it with you. It was funny when you was doing it, but when I do it, it's a problem. Oh. just forget everybody, okay? Do your thing. But anyways, that's it. I'ma cut it. You know, I had to say what I had to say on the surface level. That was the tea for today, the sweet tea. But I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I'm always keep it a buck with y'all. But thank you for tuning in. If you want other stuff to talk about, let me know. Comment, subscribe, like, share, do your thing. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your coworkers that Jaya Fire is coming back with this new series called The Sweet Tea, and I'm here to please y'all. I'm here to do the damn thing, and I'm only gonna get better and better and better. This is the first episode, bro. Don't mind nothing. I'm still here. Don't mind it. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Kisses. And I see y'all on the next episode, period. We might get a little deeper into things. We might keep it a little funny. We might keep it fun and keep it simple. Whoever knows, but actually the next episode, we're gonna get more into the steps in the spiritual / healing journey. So that should be fun. Thank you very much for everything. And I'll see ya.